I was so lost and so hurt at that time that, you know, when you lose your two kids, it's so hard to explain. They put me in the hospital for 3 days because I was grieving so much, and they found out during those 3 days at the hospital that there was nothing mentally wrong with me. I was just grieving. And so I knew then that I needed to get away. I needed to get strong enough to find my way back to reality. And so my girlfriend, she said, well, she said, they have a Y here in Ankeny. She said, why don't we take you up there? And she said, you can start exercising. And I thought, oh, I've never done this in my life, ever, ever, ever. And I thought, well, I'll try it. Todd Casperbauer, he was the gentleman that I got introduced to. He said, what do you want to do? Tell me what you want to do. What do you want from the Y? And all the while he was talking to me, it was like a therapy session, because he was really paying attention to my answers, and I've never had anybody ever in my life pay attention the way that he did. Todd's not even a trainer. He's my trainer because I told him I didn't want to work with anybody else and I wouldn't stay if he wasn't willing to train me, and he said, I'll work with you. I was very grateful that he did that, you know, because he didn't have to. He just did it out of the goodness of his heart. That was the beginning of me wanting to live again. And that was really important. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I go to Zumba Gold, and then I go home and I eat my lunch, and then I go back at 1 o'clock and I do my active tracks. It tells you what exercises to do. It gives the numbers on the machine so you don't have to ask anybody. And then as soon as the active tracks is over with, I do the treadmill. I weighed 247 pounds, and now I weigh 190. I'm 67 years old, and I've never, ever in my life encountered a greater bunch of people than I met at the Y. They get to be your friends, and then that's really important, because I didn't have any friends in Ankeny before I went there. I didn't know anybody. I think the future now holds a lot of good things for me, because I'm willing and I'm able to help myself as well as help other people, and that's important to me.